So APA's had its history in business-to-business gas transportation. So it's a key role for an industry that I learned was worth more than around $40 billion a year. And it provides jobs for about 100,000 people, which was quite amazing. I think it's exciting times for me in the wider business, really, because the whole planet is shifting towards net zero. And as coal-fired energy comes out of the system, it's coming out much faster than we can build renewables. So then we've got gas coming in to play this role to fill the void. But as a technologist at heart, I guess the reason I mention that is I'm well used to seeing rapid change. The energy industry, though, hasn't experienced the rate of change we're experiencing now at any time in our history. And that excites me. So as well as gas transportation, we're looking at wind and solar and battery storage, and that makes us a future-facing energy business, and it kind of pushes my buttons as a technologist. So to support all of that, I've got around 250 people. I've got 9 direct reports, and we've got a co-named function called finance and technology. So the CIO and CFO work together to head up that team.
Yeah, for sure. And some of the key technologies you're using at the moment, I mean, are you looking at things, you're an energy provider, you're looking at things like AI and automation? Are you sort of dipping your toes in the water there, where everyone's talking about things like generative AI at the moment? Where are you at with those technologies, or are you being a little bit more cautious?
No, I think those things, probably the business is at different points in its life cycle. So parts of the business are looking for help in some of that really exciting stuff. So looking towards technologies like digital twins and software-defined networks, and how we really kind of look to use data to predict the future. And I think that's really where the exciting part is. But not all teams in the business are quite in that way. We've got a really innovative edge, but other teams are still perhaps overusing Excel for things, and we have to help them. So we've got a real kind of challenge in we can't just be one thing to one set of people. We have to be everything to everyone, because not everyone is at that stage in their innovation life cycle. We're at different stages because some of the business is really innovative. The other side of the business, we're overly reliant on Excel, and they just need help to see the art of the possible. I see that EVR, and I'll probably raise you one EVP, the employee value proposition. So I think we're trying to use technology a lot more to attract and retain top talent. So one of the key aspects is that technology helps you to get your job done rather than hindering it. And we've reimagined the onboarding experience. So we did some design thinking and workshops around onboarding, how we can effectively the hire to retire process, how we can take waste out of it, how we can improve efficiency. And when people join the business, they can be productive from day one, rather than spend the first couple of days trying to get their tech sorted out. So there's lots of small things. I think data and integrations, though, thinking strategically, are going to be a defining factor on how we make progress in the next 12 months. So there's a lot in the business that really needs high quality data, and all those systems that we talked about before that have to interoperate with each other. The secret sauce of how that works is integration. So if we have great data for decision making, and we have great integration, which is the human factor of integration and the technical factor of integration, I think that's how we can make more rapid progress.